Money, 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 money. Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay. If you can get these dumb motherfuckers to pony up the dough, why the hell not? All right, get ready to watch the most cringeworthy 9 seconds of your entire life. Okay, this is from Real Media Player. Oh, he's not a steel toe guy. Because you have to get the internet. There's no getting the internet. They get to...
Who has to get the internet?
I got the internet going nuts.
Matthew Q, thank you for the $5. I won't read your message on air, but thank you very much, and that's very kind of you, and good luck to you, sir. Orange Boy with $4.99 says, what does a pregnant teen and her fetus have in common? Both are thinking, Mom is going to kill me.
That's not wrong.
Abortion humor. It's dark.
A little early, but okay. All right.
A little early. Yeah, it is. You know what? You're right. We're not even 10 minutes in to today's show, and already we're at abortion humor. Thank you guys for getting the evening show audience off to a $20 head start last night. They went ahead and did the same for you. So 320 is the number for this morning. There you go. Get it under 300 by the top of the hour, and you guys are looking cute as a button, if that's the case. And also, Orange Boy, thank you for becoming a member for, does that say 29 months? Jesus Christ. Thank you, buddy.
29 months.
I appreciate that. All right, let's run through the chat. If you guys want to throw in a buck or two, go ahead and throw in a buck or two. That's always encouraged. Oh, Jacob with $5 on Venmo says, I agree with you on pit bulls. However, they should be treated like we treat tigers, small breeding populations that require licenses. Also, your hatred of cats is ill-founded. Their value comes from their vermin-killing skills. Here's my response to the cat thing. I'm 37 years old.
Oh, cats.
When it comes to cats, I'm set in my ways. I understand my take on cats pisses people off. I've been pissing people off for, holy shit, about almost 15 years now. No, more than, oh my God, almost 20 years. A couple of years away from 20, since I was 19. I've been pissing people off publicly. So, no offense. I don't know how to put this. If you don't like my take on cats, it affects me zero emotionally. Actually, I shouldn't say it affects me zero emotionally. Sometimes I get off on it. I like it. I like it. And the more you struggle, the more I'm going to do it. Stephen King says, Johnny is wondering why he gets out of bed for this shit. Johnny, you didn't tell me that.
What? I'm wondering why I get out of bed for this shit? I figured I was doing a show. I didn't.
Wow.
That's all.
I can't believe that's how you view doing this show. That guy in an internet chat room said that, and I assume that's the way it really is.
It's got to be true. He said it.
You for the fucker.
The internet doesn't lie.
You piece of shit. I hate you. Citizen M says, it sounds like you're just jealous of those Clippers getting a big view count off the Kiki wedding drum. No, they're getting views for my show. I love the Clippers. I always have loved the Clippers. I absolutely love them. I'm lamenting the fact that people want to watch what I have to say about a cake. I am doing the opposite, Citizen M. I'm doing a thing where I go, even though people are watching me, extra people on someone else's channel by the thousands, I'm still disappointed in humanity that they want to hear my take on a cake. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, McBuster says, oh, just like Melton respected a 10-year-old girl and her future. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I mean, I feel like I'm hitting at low-hanging fruit by pointing out he's a piece of shit. Like, it's pretty self-evident, and if you don't see it, you're Citizen M. Oh, boy, people are making accusations about M in the chat now. Jesus.
Yeah, and as for that rally thing...
the rally's happening, boys and girls. Yeah, the rally is happening. M should give the show $50 a day or he's banned. That's not a bad point. All right, let's check it out. Citizen M doing well for us today. Blade Nicotera says, Johnny, you should go on MLC once a week. You would be yang to KB's yin. I've said numerous times. if the deal's right for you, go on MLC. And the thing Johnny's always said to me is, yeah, as long as I don't have to talk about Aaron all day.
Yeah.
It's
We get enough of that on this show.
That's the only rule. Yeah, just I don't want to talk about my gay co-host all day. I'd like to just do. I mean, I'd be jealous if you did a show with KB. That would be fun. I like Kevin. But
I think Kevin does a good show and everything. We just do shows at the same time. He does a show that's a little different from mine. And like I said, I just don't want to be. I don't want to be report on the steel toe guy everywhere I go. So it's what I'm doing.
how much to ban $4.99 from Plankton on YouTube says, how much to permaban that Josh Denny fan so I don't have to hear that name 500 times a show. I tuned out last night. I couldn't do it anymore. Numero uno Josh Denny fan now has haters. This show's doing so well that our fans now have haters. Mr. Me with $5 says, holy fuck, I'm still awake. 24 hours and a 6-hour drive at 1 a.m. dropping off a friend at the airport. Fuck off New York. Yeah, I agree with most of that. That's probably a fair point. I would agree. It's a shitty situation. Mussolini diff with, uh-oh, Johnny, you're right. The audience is rallying against Citizen M. Again, what we're doing right now is if you go on a rally, we're going to know that people hate Citizen M's idea. That now Citizen M says the Dabbleverse is the only thing that people care about. The old school radio bits and the other shit is bullshit. Nobody cares. So I said, all right, let's let money talk. And if the audience comes up big monetarily, we'll know that Citizen M's full of shit again. If they don't, again, this wasn't a trick. We were giving Citizen M a chance to be right. And so far, it's not looking good. Mussolini diff with $5 says, if Kamala is elected, things will stay about the same. If Trump is elected, things will get slightly better before the TDS people do something insane. You know what? Accurate take. Accurate take. Trying to keep up as all these are coming in. Thank you guys very much. Lab Glass with $10 just says, oh. LOL with $9.99. Thank you very much. That drops us down a little bit more. Again, just trying to keep up here. Citizen M, I think we're getting our answer. You dude with $20 over on Rumble. Thank you very much. Citizen, you dude says, thank God for no internet drama bullshit. Make funny jokes about the news. Also, Johnny, I'll be by around 5 for the futon. Yeah, are you selling a futon?
No, there's no futon for sale.
Can we talk? We'll talk about it after we run through these contributions.
Okay.
Because I want to know about your futon. Anders with $5 says, just because Citizen M. Rusty Grammar with $2 says Citizen M also touches. That's an allegation. I don't agree with that. I don't know what's going on there.
I know nothing about that.
Hulkamasha Baby says, how much to ban M? I can't stand the backstabbing and faggotry anymore. What, Johnny? $275 to ban Citizen M?
Okay.
All right, hit the goal. We'll ban Citizen M today. Sounds good to me. M, I don't care about you. I'll dangle your soul out there for money. Why not? Why wouldn't I do this? Chev Maddox says, pretty sure Carbots isn't a movie, just a trailer. Leprechaun Blood renewing their membership says, no to the dabble. Yeah, Citizen M, I think you overestimate how much people actually give a shit about you. I just like to have fun at your expense. These other people, they just don't like you. Stop right there.
I mean, why?
Stop there. Aaron, based on how you've been the last 4 years of your life, or at least the last year, no, Aaron, it's not weird that you're sad.
Stop digging. We've struck gold.
It's totally normal, Aaron, for someone like you to be sad. We're upsetting Chad Buzamok this morning, too, with all the rally here. He doesn't like this performance art. Mary with $5 on Venmo says, to the banned Citizen M fund. Okay, that's very interesting. That this whole thing is heating up. That puts us 270 away from this morning. I'm having a hard time keeping up with this anti-Citizen M business that's going on. Jesus Christ. Got a couple more thank yous to throw out there, and then we can get down to business, which we got a quick football update. Then we've got CNN peeing their pants over hurricanes and shit. Gray Duckling with $20. Thank you very much. And Coltrane with $5. By the way, the guy I was calling Coltrane yesterday turned out to be Flinty Gecko. I apologize.
Flinty Gecko.
Yes, I apologize. It was Flinty Gecko, not Coltrane. Or as Mersh fans would call it, a fake donation.
Yep, it's fake. It's totally fake.
Sorry, I'm not trying to start a war with you guys or anything like that. I just like to, everybody, if you just poke at someone a little bit, they're like, oh yeah, this is war. It's like, I'm just off around. Relax. Blade Nicotero with $20 says, I'll drop it after this. KB said he wouldn't ask, but the super chats might.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Figured as much. Well, I mean, you could always just go, no, I don't want to. And it's like up to them whether they want to send money or not.
Right.
I'll say this, the last 2 times I was on there, MLC was a good payday.
It's just a thing of like, I have to switch or do a dual stream or whatever. So figuring that out's always been, I'm lazy. So I'm just like,
you don't want to take off from your show to do his.
Right. I mean, Granted, mine's much smaller and it doesn't make as much, but I mean, still, it's a principle thing.
Jeff Pesos says, what is better for you, gift memberships or donations? I'm partial to gifted memberships right now. I love the idea because when you gift memberships, people can re-up them when they're done.
Right. So
gifted memberships are fucking cool for me, buddy. But really, any way you want to support what we're doing here is fine with me. So after all that, oh my God, Citizen M, it was over a $100 rally we just went on. So I
think the audience has spoken, whether it's just against you or the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, they're either saying fuck you or they're telling us what they want on this program. But either way, off to a great start today. Thank you guys very much. We're ahead of the chains, as they say in football. Let's stay ahead of the chains. Let's get to 200 by 8 o'clock. Shit, let's knock out the goal by 7 o'clock. I don't give a shit. Thank you guys very much for your support. We appreciate it. Let's get down to business. What's going on with this futon?
The audience was asking if I had a couch for sale.
It looks like we are 220 away from knocking out today. Thank you guys very much. Putting a big smile on my face this morning. I appreciate the contributions and the generosity. And you guys are doing it a good 5 and 10 at a time. I appreciate it. My Zorgi, the $2 says, oh, an F Citizen M and Josh Denny fan. Wow. I don't like the Josh Denny fan hatred. I like that boy.
I just don't get it.
I just don't understand how Citizen M keeps coming back when we're clearly subtly fucking with him every time he's here. I think it's because he's autistic enough to think he's fucking with us.
Right.
But, like, we bully him all the time. We're like, give us this much money, we'll ban him. And, by the way, someone said, don't give him the money. He's never going to stick to it. I know. I can't. I'm the Joker to his Batman. I'm like, I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? He's too much fun. Citizen M's that clown that you can just keep beating the shit out of and it never stays down.
Right. He always pops back up.
I admire that about him. I mean, it's stupid and he shouldn't do it. And it's detrimental to his development as a human being. But I don't care. It works for me. All right, guys, let's go into what we've got today. Thank you for the 99 cents. Help the toe, but Johnny's show is at 2. So you can put Johnny's PayPal up there at 2 o'clock.
I kind of mentioned that yesterday.
You can help him out. Well, if you mentioned it yesterday, it would make sense why someone who hates my guts and thinks I'm the devil would put it up there.
Oh, no, I was telling it to people because people were pulling crap like that yesterday. I didn't mention it during the show, so I told people on mine that I don't appreciate that because I like working on this show, and if you want to support my show, you can go ahead and do that. But I don't really appreciate people who send me any sort of donation like here to support the toe, and it's like, yo, go fuck yourself. You're not doing that, and you know you're not.
I have bad news. They don't care that it bothers you.
Yeah, I know.
They don't give a shit. They're not.
I mean, I keep the money, so I mean, it doesn't bother me too much.
Right. You just
I
keep
did.
the dough.
I pissed off. I forget who. I think it was Michaela because I told her she gave me some money. She's like, "Did you get my Venmo?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not counting it towards my show goal because it wasn't given to me during my show, and I don't really want to do all that." Like, okay, fine, whatever. And I'm like, "You want to pull bullshit and you get pissed that I get like, all right, well, I'll do this then. If you're gonna do that, fuck you."
Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Are you telling me that Michaela went crazy on you for a very mild reason?
I wouldn't say she went crazy, but yeah, she wasn't happy. And it was a very mild reason. Again, she gave me a donation. I acknowledged I got it, but I just didn't count it towards my show goal because of the way she chose to do it. And I said, that's not what I want. So apparently that was, I wouldn't say she went crazy. She just went like, okay, fine. And I think she left my chat. Like, I don't think she's been back since, but that was yesterday. So
It really strikes me as crazy that Michaela would fly off the handle over something very minor. It just doesn't sound like her at all.
well, I've never heard of anything like that.
I don't like that you're painting her as a crazy bitch.
I'm not painting her as a crazy
I've
bitch. I'm
never
just telling
seen-
the story. You take whatever you want out of it, man.
I've never seen anything about this. By the
Again,
way,
I'm not painting her as anything. Just spitting facts.
I can't escape this shit, dude. Misery Loves Clips, who I love on YouTube and Twitter, posted a clip of Keanu melting down over the tiny cake controversy. Wild
And
card.
It might have been a white cake.
Yeah. Wild card with 199 says her crying makes me smile.
That's just
You
a
guys,
dangerous
you guys
admission.
are meaner than I am. Gray Duckling says, "Member the rally for OG content? I remember. New boot goofing. It's not my fault. Someone sent it to me, and today's episode is titled Enough About the Cake. And what if I call the cake a radio bit now? Thank you very much. 205 is the number for today. Keep it going, guys. You're doing great. 383 Novocaine says, "Why was she wearing white? She's far from pure." It's all so mean. From all the misinformation that you're spreading. Guys, we are at 205. Do us a favor. We got ahead early this morning. Let's stay ahead, man.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
200 by 8 o'clock. Let's go ahead and keep that going. We did do a rally today. Citizen M was like, all anybody cares about is the Dabbleverse shit. That's all we want. So I said, all right, you guys throw in money to show Citizen M that that's the say it and nobody wants it. Or you can not throw in money and then we'll give Citizen M a chance to be right. You know, we'll give them a shot. Well, the audience went in hard and, went on an over $100 rally. So it put us in a good spot. Let's keep that going. The Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo links are in the chat, or you can throw in the super chats and the Rumble rants. We appreciate that, you guys. At any rate, as I was saying, we are 205 away from today. Do us a quick favor. Just 200 by 8 o'clock, just for the optics of it, for my autistic sake. Let's go on another rally. We're gonna keep the show going here. It's been great. No goal talk, none of that shit, because we're hitting those benchmarks. So let's do a little rally. Let's get under 200 by 8. Then we'll be on our way to 100 by 9 and knocking this out today. Thank you guys so much for making this an easier day. Let's keep that pressure on and see if we can force that goal downward even more. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. There's the links in the chat. Okay, it's in the Rumble chat. It's in the YouTube chat. Go ahead and contribute any way you'd like. Gifted memberships are cool, too. We like those. But in the next 10 minutes, as long as we're at $200, I'm a happy guy. Thank you, guys, for your support. If you like what we're doing, drop a little something in. The PayPal, the Venmo, the YouTube, or the Rumble. About 900 of you checking out Steel Toe right now. Go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, and throw us a couple of bucks. Let's get let's not do the rally up, get off to a good start, and then die on the vine thing. Let's get under 200 in the next 3 minutes here. Then let's get under 100 by 9 o'clock. Enough. Let's just make this thing happen naturally. Let's do it. Like what we're doing. Fun little show. Throw a couple of bucks at us, like Dive Bar just did with $5. Dive Bar says, "Now let me bang your cousin." Thank you, Dive Bar, for the $5. That puts us at $200 at 758. Woo! There you go, guys. Rally it up. $100 by 9 o'clock. We're gonna get this thing hammered out today and have ourselves just a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill show. I'm dying for one of those. That sounds like a good bit of fun, if you ask me. Oh, there's MSO with 2 deer emojis, and he writes, here's a couple of bucks.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. I can't tell you how thankful I am that somebody finally gets me. PayPal, Streamlabs, Rumble Rants, Venmo. Let's go on a run here of 5s and 10s. Get her down to 200. All right. I have Jake Tapper making an appearance on the show one more time. All right, let's go to
you know what, and by the way, there we go.
You know what? No, is it?
By the way.
You know what?
That's what someone's saying.
And by the way, hold on.
Now we have to figure it out.
We're gonna set while you guys are throwing $5 and $10 at Steel Toe right now. Hint, hint. We're gonna look this up. Joe Biden, Dana Carvey. Somebody had me watch Master of Disguise this weekend. Hey guys, rally it up for me a little bit if you could. Just gave you a half hour, beg free, lots of content, lots of good stuff. But we do run on money. And we do need to make our nut here. $200 away. You guys have been great so far this morning. We're hitting that lull period where we're starting to cool down. Show's been going well. It's been smooth. We got a lot of stuff coming up here. We do have a very funny story about a sheriff calling the police because Burger King fucked up his order. We'll get to that one. But just, throw us a few bucks here and there. We do need to get down a little bit. We're at 2. You guys got us down to 200, like right away, but we've stagnated. And I'm sorry if you have any requests or you'd like the show to do something different. Again, your money is the best way to voice that. You got a suggestion with that? We need to make that $200 to make our morning show break even, if you will. So let's go on another rally. 5, 10, $20 at a time. Let's get it done. So we don't turn into Beggy McBeggerson again over here. We've had a nice break from it today. It's been a great start to the show. I just encourage you to keep giving and keep getting us down to that number, and then we'll stop. We'll stop. We got a half hour until 9 o'clock. I'd like to be at 100 by then. If you could, pretty please, I appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Getting a little nervous. Don't want to hit that part of the morning because it's been such a good first half of the show. Plus, continue, please. 5, 10, 15, 20, $30, whatever you got, throw it our way. Let's get this thing down to 100 by 9 o'clock. By the way, thank you to Paul for $2 over on PayPal. Let's liven it up, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's get that money in. Let's rally up. Thank you, Paul. We need more. Let's get it down there a little bit, boys and girls, and let's make today one of those stress-free days. God, I'm dying for one of those. I hope my show can be that good one day. So he wants Elon Musk to do that. Nana's Clam says, I cannot wait until about a month or so after the election. Political Steel Toe is the worst version of Steel Toe. Well, I'm sorry. Here you go, guys. Rally up again if you want the politics stuff. Rally up if you don't. We're moving on from it after this story. We're done with that. Throw us a few bucks because maybe you guys don't like maybe the politics is needish. That's a good point. Numbers certainly down today. Maybe I need to do less of this. We're barely at 800 right now. Maybe that's a good point. Maybe it sucks because we stopped making any money. So that's failing. The numbers are down. That part's failing. Okay. Message received. But now when we get off of the politics, throw us a few bucks so I'll be comfortable and know what I'm supposed to be doing. We're going to go to this really puffed up story next. We're going to get away from the political stuff. I'm going to take a quick break. Johnny's going to take over for a second. Lighten the load a little bit. We're $200 away, and we've really stagnated since about 7:30. So help us out. Get us to where we need to be today. Let's keep the momentum of this show going. Johnny, talk about something other than money for a second.
All right. I'm going to be doing my show today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time.
What are you getting chat cancer about?
Oh, no, I'm not getting chat cancer about anything. They were talking about Karate Chopping Space Monkey was saying that he doesn't mind the political stuff and finds it interesting. I was just saying I find it upsetting.
Well, throw us a couple of bucks. That would be nice because I don't know what to do when we stagnate like this. I don't really know what kind of content. It makes me second guess myself because I like it And I feel like it's going well, but then I look at numbers and I look at basically doing the show for free, and I just kind of feel like I'm having a good time doing the stuff I'm doing, but when I do it, I'm watching my show die. So it's kind of a weird spot for me to be in. So a few bucks, I'll spam the chat again. We're $200 away. We were in a really good spot about hour and a half ago, and it's just we haven't brought anything in. Oh my God, that is so true, because we hit 200 before 8 o'clock. We've literally made $0 this hour. Oof. Boy, I tell you, you've got to be busy if you're a hater of this show, because there's so many like emotional roller coasters. Like it starts off and you're like, fucking Aaron, he sucks. And look at them making money right here. And then you got to hang in there. You got to watch for another 2 hours. And then you're like, he's a asshole again and a failure. I knew it. And then hopefully there's a rally after that, and there can just be these ebb and flows. Like, you got to admit, if you're here to hate, you get a lot of emotions. I would be exhausted if I were you after watching this show, because you're going through a roller coaster.
Oh, Buffalo. And I mentioned this while you were gone. I have an appointment tomorrow in the cities in Minneapolis at 9 a.m. So, all
right, well, I'll take care of it tomorrow. I got it. Buffalo Jockey with $2 says, thanks for doing a free show, homie. Yeah, it's funny. It's not as funny to me, I guess. We've got like 1 week, one more week where we got to knock these out, and I can finally claw my way back to even again. Would be nice. So if you got a few bucks to throw our way, we're 195. Oh, there we go. We're 190 away. All right, we're getting closer. Guys, you've broken the 200 barrier.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Keep it up. We love the begging. Keep it coming, brother, says Hey Steel Toe. No, I get it. Like, those of you who perpetually hate me, I know that you love that part. It's just the part I got to do to stay on the air. It doesn't bother me that you like it. That's totally fine. You're allowed to hate things on the internet. That's the way it works. I have my job to do. You have your job to do. And I'm very self-aware that this part sucks and it's disgusting and gross and beggy. It's what I got to do to stay on the air. I like doing this. I want to stay on. That's all. So I got to be pathetic and let people who hate my guts win once in a while. It's no big deal. Corporation. That's all. Buffalo Jockey says, I'm not trying to make fun of you, just trying to make light of it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I get stressed out about it every day, my whole life. Terry, thank you for the $5. Chef Maddox says, I can help a little. Keep up the good work, gents. Thank you very much. 180 away from today. Keep it up, guys. I hope that there's a day that I don't have to be Mr. Pull at the heartstrings to get this thing going. But until then, I will do what it takes to keep my show on the air and my dream of being a big boy broadcaster alive, even though it's tenuously hanging on by a thread at this point. All right, guys. What is it? 180 or so? Hammer it out. Call it a win. Let's keep it going. Throw in money while we're doing this part. All right. This may fall under the auspices of abuse of power. Charming. Very charming, Buffalo Jockey. Charming as all hell. And Mac with 1999 says, enjoying the show.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right, that's going to put us at 35.40. All right, hey, guys, 140 away. You're getting there.
Do it.
Let's keep it going, man. 140. See what these little rallies do? They get us there, man. If we just keep a consistent roll of that up throughout the show, we don't have to do big rallies at once, just little ones.
All the way
throughout the day. It works so nice. 140 away. Keep it going. We're almost finished for today. We didn't get to 100 by 9 o'clock. But we sure as fuck can get to 0 by 9 o'clock. So let's make this a big hour. And everybody get in there with those 10s and those 20s and those Google points and everything. That's what makes me happy. The other thing that makes me happy is contributions. Mike with $10. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Gray Duckling with $10 says 8 == capital D. You see, guys, it's a Chef Maddock with $2 says small rally and Aaron is happier than playing Twister. I'm just happy you didn't call it a Twister. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, you don't need Oz to help you beat a dead horse. See, the audience
Anyone can do it.
the audience is showing up with money for this silly as shit news story. That tells me this is more of the stuff that I should be doing. This helps me. This actually, this informs me, if you will. So, guys, we're 120 away. We're at the top of the hour. Let's butt off the shit out of this goal and call it another win for the toe. Only 120 away. Hammer it out. Thank you guys very, very much. Speaking of law enforcement foes. All right, I've got 3 stories coming up that are awesome, and they all involve women, so don't tell me that I'm not equal rights over here. We have a woman getting killed by her Ottoman. No, she wasn't dating a Turkish man. She was literally
like the things you put your feet on. Like,
yeah,
really?
she was killed by her Ottoman. We have that one. We have an Olympic swimmer who's resorting to OnlyFans, and of course the media is celebrating the fuck out of it, because if women all just become zeros, I guess somehow that's good for society. And then we have an educator resource organization.
Oh, shit.
Aiming to teach kids about social justice, giving
Fuck
teachers
you.
guidance on how to teach students about pronouns. Guys, in 40 minutes, I don't know if we'll get to all 3 of these, so this is a good time to remind you, our goal is at $120. Let's knock it out. Let's hammer this shit out, and we can get to woman killed by her couch. We can get to Olympic swimmer just going from being an amazing athlete and having something to contribute to, fuck it, here's my tits in the shower. And then we have a bunch of women telling teachers how they can convince your kids to cut their cock off. What I'm saying is, it's going to be a fireworks of a show, and you're going to love it. 120 is the number to get to. Everybody throw in 5, 10, or 20. We'll get this thing hammered out. Thank you, Victor, for getting our Larry David clip. I'll be able to put together a new intro.
Thank you.
And that'll be a nice chunk of it. I'm very excited about Victor getting me that clip. So everybody throw in a few bucks. We'll knock out this 120, and we'll do overtime today. Oh, God, you know what? I'm going to let you pick, because I can't. Ottoman, Olympic OnlyFans, or social justice guidance on teaching students about pronouns.
All right, we got to start with the Ottoman, just because I need to know how the fuck that kills you.
All right. Well, I actually have a clip of it. Nope, can't remember. Trucker 18-wheeler with $1.99 says check PayPal. And then there's Trucker 18-wheeler with $3. Did you just send me a couple dollars to tell me about the couple of dollars that you just sent me on another platform? That's mighty white of you. Thank you very much. Hey, boys and girls. That puts us 115 away. Oh, no. Somebody named Skittles Cake on Rumble says, I heard you were talking shit about me. Today's episode is called Enough About the Cake. We're not talking about the cake, but we got suckered into talking about. People on Twitter saw that I wasn't talking about the cake today. And so they decided to post clips of cake clips. What is a man supposed to do? As I try to outrun my past. Oh, God. And then that guy's still got... that guy's now got like 12 comments on that post. The nice
Jesus.
podcast stupid guy Dan, who wrote the clip that got her talking about it, says, good job picking this up. I had to know about the Skittles. Mornings with leather and ashtray. That's not nice.
Oh.
Has Stephen Bravo, becoming a member for 1 month, says, Toe, I didn't realize you were a Cornette fan. I'm going to win all you motherfuckers over as you just learn more and more about me. That's what happens. You just go, oh, he's just a silly guy. Loves Jim Cornette. Yeah, this shirt is because there's a running joke on the show that Jim Cornette is my dad. Because we look alike. Motherfucker. I got 115 gold. Nobody knocking out the shit. Exposing the goddamn business. So knock the thing out on PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, Rumble Rants, and YouTube chats. Owen Hart was a great goddamn talent. Shawn Michaels was a piece of shit. It's the best I can do. 115 away from today. Click one of those links. Throw us some money. Knock it out. Let's call it a win today. Okay, you wanted to do the Ottoman woman first.
Yeah.
Let me pop out this. I have a super chat that was there from Gray Duckling, and now it's not. I better get the stuff back in that chat because it's disappearing on me. I got a lot of thank yous to throw out. All right, let's go ahead and Trucker 18-wheeler with 199 says, why did you read my chat on PayPal? See, he keeps sending us super chats to talk about the PayPal and PayPal to talk about the super chats. Stephen Bravo gifting a membership. Thank you, buddy. Mussolini Diff with $2 says, white Skittles cake, $15.99 at Walmart. New boot goof. Oh, I thought that was serious. I thought you maybe found it. Ewell Robinson with a membership gifted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gray Duckling with $5 says Aaron's wedding cake was an upside down pineapple cake. I should have known back then. I should have known back then. It's killing me inside. All right, that brings us down to 105. There we go. About $100 away and about 20 minutes until we get our begging on. Let's knock out that 105 and make that unnecessary. Grand Poobah. Oh, Johnny, you piece of shit. People saying Johnny's futon love is dangerous.
No.
I agree. Dive Bar,
People that are obsessed with it, dangerous.
Dive Bar, thank you for your $5. We appreciate that. Only 100 left and about a little over 15 minutes until we have to beg you for the rest. So let's knock out the rest before I have to beg you for it. $100 away. Once we get into those double digits, it looks much nicer. So go ahead and throw in on Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Thank you, guys. Dive Bar, let's see what he sent us for this $5. Oh. All right, let's talk about this OnlyFans Olympic swimmer, and then for overtime, we'll get to this educator resource organization that shows teachers how to teach students about pronouns and shit. You're going to be disgusted by it, and it's going to be fun. But in the meantime, let's knock out the $100 we are short of today's goal. That would be rad as fuck. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. It's all pinned to the top of the page. Throw us a few bucks, and let's knock this thing out today. Thank you, guys. Let's call it a success on a Tuesday. Olympic swimmer Luana Alonso. Mothman wants to let me know for $2. He says, you and Mersh are the same guy. I weigh a bit less, and I have a little bit better sense of humor about myself. But I understand the general consensus with what you're going with, Mothman. I just want to give you one piece of advice. Don't let me drive you nuts. Don't let me drive you nuts. Don't let me become an obsession. I've done it to a lot of people, and it's never ended with them being a better human being. So just no matter what you do, don't let me go. Yeah, don't let me take hold of you, buddy. All right, $95 away from today. We got about 3 minutes until we try to rally up the donos, so let's get it going. Let's get it done. Let's knock out that $95. Let's do overtime today. Let's call it a successful Tuesday. Head on to a successful Tuesday night, and then get everything done for the rest of the week. Guys, you don't want to end in 6 minutes all this great futon talk and trans talk and Kanye West and Diddy talk. Guys, $95. We got to hammer this thing out. Let's do it. Let's get it done. We've only got 6 minutes left, so now is the time to throw your money in and make the goal go. Get it out of here. Get it done. You guys got off to a great start. You rallied nice and strong in this last hour. We're $95 away. Let's do it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants. No overtime unless we get inside of $50 today. I got to draw a hard line on that. We got to make our money. We got to hit these goals. We're very close to getting back to even with this show after that forced vacation that we had to take. It's taken a couple months, but we're going to get back to it within a week. We got to get to zero, boys and girls. So be generous, be gluttonous, be gross. 10, 20, $30 on PayPal, Streamlabs, Rumble Rants, Venmo. Let's get it going. The rally starts right now. 5 minutes away. Futon jokes are welcome. Now I'm panicking. Now I'm in worry phase. $95 would suck. I don't want to lose. And I very much, at the least, want to have a little bit of a rally because right now I've been talking about the rally for about a minute and nothing has moved. The needle has not moved. I'm starting to worry that $95, which is very doable, is not going to happen. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, you should bring Corey and Oz back as guests. Corey will not get back to my messages, and Oz and I talked on the phone very recently, and he has an open door to come do a show. All right, I got 2 shaky legs going on underneath the table right now. Let's get moving. $95 away. I don't want to talk about money any longer than I have to, and I don't want to, the depressed face I'm going to make when we don't hit it, and then people are going to clip that and go, look at this disgusting piece of shit. So pretty please, throw us some money. Our pathetic little show, our beggy little bullshit program, make us feel like we're important and we deserve to stay on the air because we're $95 away. Oh, God, we got 4 minutes left. Nothing is happening. We got a lot of stories left to go. We got plenty of content. Thank you, Toad Climbs Mountains, with the $5. He says futons suck. $90 away. Yes, Dive Bar, pretty pleased with Skittles on top. Let's knock out this last $90. $90 left to go. Get inside of 50 so I can keep begging for the half hour at least. We have 3.5 minutes left. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, you have shaky legs. Use the vegetables crutches. LOL. Sometimes it's just really mean.
I don't actually have crutches. I have walkers and canes.
Yeah. He walks around with a Texas Ranger everywhere. Guys, $90. Forget that joke. It never existed. It was dog shit. 3 minutes left. $90 away. Help us. Throw in a couple of bucks. $5, $10, $20 so I don't have to sulk away like a fucking loser at the end of this show. 90. 2.5 minutes left. No rally. Nothing. Chip in. Click one of the links. You got $20 on you. Throw us $20. We're filthy beggars. It's not working out. We're running out of time. 2.5 minutes left. $90 away. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, and anything. Western Union can put cash in my hand as you're driving by. I don't want to die. All right, 2-minute warning. $90
Come on, guys,
away.
we can do this.
Thank you, Dive Bar. He says, beg in a Trump voice. We're terrible. I'm a whore doing anything for money. I basically should be an OnlyFans swimmer. $75 away. Streamlabs, PayPal, Rumble Rants. That $20 gave me a little bit of hope that this can actually fucking work today to help me out. $75 away. 1.5 minutes left.
We can do this.
Get inside of the 50 for Christ's sake so I can at least have a fighting chance. Oh, my God. Chevy fan says every week it goes this way. Oh, I know. It's taken its toll on me. It's taken its toll on me. All right. 1 minute. All we honestly, 25 to get to stay in the game.
Right? We can do this. It's very, very hittable.
Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, do you ever regret making fun of that fat girl in Iowa? I had such a sweet life with that radio show, and the internet is just full of toxic and awful people. Yes, I regret it all the time. I'm dying to be back on the radio to get my show back, and the way I've behaved the last year, it's probably not going to happen. This eats a dick. The only thing I can ask is that the goal gets knocked out in the next 30 seconds so I can have a goddamn prayer at pretending I've still got something going on. Oh, guys.
30 more minutes.
Throw in a little money and keep this facade going, please. $75 away. I've got too much pride to give overtime for $75, though. I got too much pride. I just got to walk away a loser today. All right, 20 seconds left. Streamlabs, PayPal, Rumble, something in PayPal, please. Something in Venmo.
End the show. Let's go, people.
Fucking do something, please. Please do something. Getting down to 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look, at some point, like it's been getting more difficult to knock these out. At some point, I have to start saying it's the show. It's just not needed by a lot of people anymore. It's just not something people want to need. There's probably a lot of shows like it out there. Because it's not getting easier to knock these out. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. Like the listenership may be up, but the money isn't. I think I'm worried that it's a sign, and I got to find a way to just maybe make my boat a little less heavy if I want to keep doing this. Trying to ditch expenses best I can because I'm clearly asking too much of the audience. Thank you, Fauci's Pangolin. I appreciate the gifted membership. We ended up $70 short for today.
Appreciate it.
Let's go ahead and hit refresh and make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, we might still be going. Hold on. Oh, yep. Crash with $30. Haven't seen you in a while, Crash. Thank you very much. And Scooby Jooby Jew with $20. That's a grand total of 46 after the things. So let's see here. $25 away. Oh my God, we made it. I mean, we haven't made it yet. But we're $25 away from today's goal. Fucking keep it going, guys. Thank you very much. $25 away. Please get there in the next half hour. I would really appreciate it. Mr. Beat says Aaron's pity party is so sad. Well, psychologically, I'm not going to blame the audience, but I got to process this somehow. It's not the audience's fault. The money that comes in is a reflection of the quality they're getting, and, you know, it's getting tougher with this program. I appreciate the people saying that everyone is struggling. It's our economy and this and that, and maybe that's true. Maybe that's accurate. But I will refuse to blame this audience. This audience that has supported this show for 4 years since we left Small Town Radio, and we've been able to keep it largely the same. I'm never going to blame them. I'm never going to say it's the economy, that whatever. I'm always going to blame myself first. Mr. Beat says that's not true. Our economy is no, I know it is. I'm saying that I won't ever blame that. I will always look to myself first. I think that's accountability. 199 from Johnny Payton says, I think the problem is Johnny. Every Matt show makes money. Actually, no. When we miss, it's usually the evening show. So you're saying I should fire Matt?
No, I think he's saying you should fire me. I don't know. I'll sleep in.
Look, guys, don't worry. Like, miss some goals and we'll see. But if we keep knocking them out, everything stays the same. I'm trying to hang on to the last vestiges of co-hosts that I have. Hopefully we'll get this 25 KO'd and we'll be good. Buffalo Jockey says, if you considered doing subscriptions and having ads like successful podcasts, genuinely curious as a we have sponsors. We have ads. We make money off of ads. We don't make enough because we're a small, tiny show. That is one question I get tired of answering because I know Buffalo Jockey's being genuine, but it doesn't feel genuine because I've answered it so many times. And quite frankly, the daily discussion about our Yiddish, show barely making enough money to stay on, it's tiring for me too. But I appreciate the money. I appreciate the contributions. 25 away. Knock out the rest and let's call it a win. Here over the course of this next half hour, please. I would appreciate it. Hopefully, hey, maybe we can do it without begging. That would be cool. So I'm going to shut up. We're going to start doing the show again. If you guys want to do $20, I'd appreciate it. Johnny, all right, guys, $25 away from calling today some semblance of a success. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get back into the show. I wanted to play. This one's going to cheer me up. Ooh, I like this. Someone says, what about putting replays behind a paywall? I have been thinking about that. I have been thinking about making the live streams members only after they're done, so everyone has to pay $5 a month.
To watch them later?
To watch them later. I don't hate that idea because it doesn't lose us any money. Well, it loses us money on the ad revenue front. So that's That's interesting. I mean, we make a decent chunk in ad revenue, but I appreciate you guys trying to come up with ideas to lighten the load for us. It's just as we incur fewer expenses, we'll be able to drop some things. I'm just hoping we can survive until that day. The radio thing, I haven't checked on it lately. I've been afraid to. When people are often out to get you and they fucking lie about you and shit, and then it hurts your, like, a gig you had lined up. Not that we had a finite start date for it. It does. It's demoralizing a little bit, but hopefully we get that straightened out. I've just been too chicken shit to check in on it. I've just been going, I'll give it some space. I'll give it some breathing room, whatever.
Give it some time.
Yeah, it's unfair, but such is life. BYB Podcast says, make SP a co-host. You ain't going to get me to make that mistake twice in this lifetime, bub. Thanks for the $1.99 quad father. Thermodyne Diesel with $20.
Thank you.
My goodness. Slam Lindsay says, I don't pay money for trash content.
Then justify that super chat.
Hey,
Come on, man.
I was going to celebrate. He just paid, so that means we're not trash content.
Right, we're 25 over, and I sucked the fun right out of it.
Well, we take 15 out of Thermodyne Diesel's 20. We take that 5 and that $1.99. That puts us 5 away from today. So a quick $5, and we call it another win for the toe after I once again, for like the third week in a row, lament my existence when we don't knock it out right away. $5 away. Help us out, and we'll call it another win for the toe. Oh, my God. Another day, another slog to the finish line. But, I will say, outside of that 10 minutes a day where I'm talking about how pathetic it is, I have fun doing the rest of it. It's a good way to make a living, despite all the begging, despite all the money we need to. Really, my biggest problem is people talk about the second mics and stuff. The problem is I had a really successful radio career, and the money was coming in nice, and I have to keep it. That's the biggest expense. You can sit here and go, oh, it's Johnny, oh, it's this, oh, it was April, oh, it was that. Fact is, I made good scratch at that radio job.
Yeah.
And I took that salary and I split it between April and I, and that was more than fine to take care of. And now, guess what? When you lose that job, you got to keep that income. When you have, not if you're single. If you're single, you can just downsize. But when you have 3 kids and a divorce to pay for, shit goes wonky. MSO, when I was talking about like how the lies and shit about me could end up affecting the radio thing, and MSO wrote another win for the toe ? No, that one is not another win for the toe. It could be funny though, like I just email and check in and I'm like, hey guys, what's up? And they're like, yeah, we actually said we weren't going to talk to you until November anyway, but just clear the shit up and we'll be fine. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, because I do want to get back on the air. I do want to get back on and take back my number 1 spot. I never lost it,
Nope.
I never lost it.
It was lost for you.
It was taken away from me, so I want to get it back. Poe says, why not look it up and know what you're talking about, and maybe your show audience, and maybe show your audience might be engaging. The trans shit? What do you want me to do? You want me to watch it? Oh, God. What did you send me, Poe? Oh, Poe's behind in the chat. He's on the Ottoman thing.
Oh,
now I know why we've been down by 150 or so people this morning.
Why is
Fucking
that?
Illegal Mindset decided to stream.
God damn it.
Fuck you, Andrew, you piece of shit. I'm just kidding. I like him. I think he does solid work. Anyway, we're 5 away from today. Never mind, we're 4 away from... Oh! Let's do the $1 at a time thing. So that's 80 cents, 160 cents. That's $1.60. We're $3.40 away. That would be 5 more $1 gives on Rumble, and we've knocked out today's goal. Keep it going, guys. What did I say? We were at 340? Here we go. Let's, What did I do? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I forgot something up. There we go. $3.40. I'm going to keep track of this to the dime on this one. I want to see if they'll do it a buck at a time. 70 cents on YouTube for $1. 80 cents on Rumble for $1. Buffalo Jockey says, do you think you'll be back on radio before you turn 50 years old? I hope so, or I'm going to think I'll lose my mind. I won't. All right, I want you to tell me if this person did anything wrong. I honestly think we should have just left this guy alone.
Yeah, he's fine. Leave him alone.
Who gives a shit? Somebody, too, says F your $1 at a time. All right, we're taking $1.45 of his $2 that he just gave us on PayPal. So that's going to put $2 even, Johnny.
$2 even, and we're done.
$2 even. So that's a little more. That's a little more than two $1 gives on Rumble. So we are 3 $1 gives on Rumble away from knocking it out. $2 is the goal for today. I'm just deciding I just want to have a little fun with it. That's all. Citizen M says, you petitioned the court to pay less than the standard minimum child support. What do you have to pay for? No, I didn't. What?
Again, this is the thing I love where people who don't really put themselves out there or anything. A random name person just has a giant blue M as his profile picture. Hey, you petitioned to do this. Says you.
No, I didn't. In fact, I pay more than what I owe. I pay what I owe, and then I pay insurance and all that shit on top of it. One thing you can't get me on, I'm a pretty responsible dues-paying dad over here. Stephen Bravo would not, and I think that drives people like M nuts a little bit. I think he wants that to be true. Stephen Bravo with 99 cents. All right, that puts us 70. What's that? Oh, shit, we hit it already. I wanted to do math. Okay, not math. I wanted to do math. Thank you guys for making the end of that fun. Buffalo Jockey with $5 says, I love giving you a hard time. And Vance with a $2 super chat says, I'm blocked from super chat.
It doesn't seem like it.
It does not seem like it, Vance. It does not seem like it. All right, you guys are now $5 into tonight. Oh, $2.99 from Paul. He writes, goal. We knocked it out. Hey, let's pick on a guy for a little bit because their show sucks or they don't do a show or they're not any good. Like, subscribe, share, the whole thing.